Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back in. Hopefully you had a great long weekend, nice little break, time with some friends, family, nice holiday. But what's up? We're back. We got a nice little short week here before the end of the year. We'll go over some schedule, some things, some news, what we're planning on this week, and then of course we'll look for some trades. But how we doing this morning? Let me know who's in the chat. So looking at it to start, I haven't checked a chart since Monday night a week ago. It's actually crazy. It might be the longest stretch of time where I haven't really looked at a chart because normally you're always just like peeking and saying like, "Oh, what's going on? What's everyone doing?" But we were live last Monday. This was the last week, last day for me because I was flying on Tuesday in the morning, so I didn't even check. I think I was home at that point. I'm not even checking in the afternoon. Then Wednesday was Christmas Eve. We didn't do stream, didn't trade. Thursday was Christmas, didn't trade. And then Friday, no, I'm back at home. I'm up north. I didn't trade. I didn't look at nothing. So literally, last Monday was the last day of price action. Let's follow it up with this Monday. So looking at things, we're definitely moving lower here. Start the session last, not even full week because we're going to be off at least stream wise. Let's go over that real quick. If you go to ASFX TV, that's what I'll be jumping over today and every morning at 9:30. We live stream here, and you guys could all get your first month free. So if you sign up today, you get all of January with us to start the year strong. So definitely try to take advantage of that. And then with all the time you have off these next few days, check out Futures 2.0. My full VWAP strategy is on here. I did an update to it at the beginning of the month, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on it and some feedback on it of what you want to see more of. But definitely go through this while you're studying. You're not trading, but you're wanting to do something during the break. You want to be doing something, I assume. So check that out. You guys all get it for free, but you can see just this week is scheduled. We'll be live today, tomorrow. That says December. So that's 3 more days. So we are streaming New Year's Eve. All right. New Year's Eve, we're streaming, chat. There you go. We're just off on Thursday. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. So we got 3 streams, a break, and then we'll come back on Friday and close it off strong. All right. And then with that, I'll schedule the rest of the week next week, probably later today. But definitely sellers in control to start the session on ES and NQ. I was looking at the daily chart just since I hadn't watched it. It's a nice little climb up on the little break there. The last day I saw was this Monday, right? So a couple days up. NQ's always been a little bit lower from its all-time high. You can see here, not really as close as ES did. Still maybe not making lower highs on top, but just didn't really make that higher high. Where ES came within what? From that high, 20 points of its all-time high, at least on this March contract. So definitely buyers are back in. Definitely want to see longs over shorts, but there's going to be a bearish day in there at some point. Could today be that day to start the week? But yeah, definitely, I guess, light on the news this week. Let's refresh this and see. So Wednesday, not a bank holiday. It is for every other pair, NZD, AUD, AUD, JPY, but we shall be streaming, it looks like. So if you guys want to tune in on Wednesday, probably going to be a short, easy stream, not going to be trading heavily. I assume it's regular market hours as well. I guess I should know that. But you never know. And this week, for anyone that hasn't tuned into my YouTube this past month, I did the 25 days of trading series. So if you go to my YouTube here, it's Evan Dyer, and go to my playlists, you can see this year is already up there, 24 videos. So I have to add one more. One of them is missing. But we're going to also, unfortunately, change the thumbnails. Right, this was my series last year, 25 days of trading, 2024, 26 videos in there. All right, so one of them is overlapped. One of them is not tagged correctly because there should be 25 in both. But the thumbnails are back to trading. So if you want to check out the videos this week as well while you're on break, on whether you're taking off Wednesday and Thursday or just Thursday, definitely check out my 25 days series this year. It was good. I feel like we had some good videos that weren't last year's, right? I did a trading plan video last year, but it's definitely changed. So I got to update that. They're all like 10 minutes or less. None of them are super long, so definitely check that out when you have time. I think this is probably my favorite thumbnail. Just editing wise, how the hell did they do that? How did he make me Jack Frost? This is a good one too. Home Alone. That's not bad. It's not bad. If I had to pick a favorite, could be that. This one's really good. I mean, how did he make me Marv? I got the freaking iron on my face as well. They're all pretty damn good. This one's not me, but I guess it's me as a child. Yeah, they're pretty damn good. Don't know how he does it. But we got no VWAPs in play today, really. Overnight VWAP was touched at midnight, and see you later. So could we try to get some pullback to that 69, 70 level here on ES just to find more shorts? I'm definitely not looking longs down here. You'd be looking for longs, maybe reversion play if you go down to this lower time frame. I think I was watching on ES and NQ. Just go to 2 minutes just so you can see it. Not really able to break below this floor that was set at like 4 in the morning. Kind of just chopping down here. Is NQ a little bit more obvious? Yeah, NQ is a little bit more choppy, right? So if you were going to try to play along, it might be better from this extreme, right? Because you'll very quickly know if we break for a new low a day, I'm on the wrong side of these longs. We're going lower. But if you want to try to catch some scalp back towards that overnight view up, you don't need to get the whole thing. But if you just want to try to capture some pullback, that would be the play. Is that how you want to start your last Monday of 2025, though? Your first trade of the week, fighting the trend, fighting the view up? Well, you know that answer better than anyone. I don't know. Can't hate it. Definitely slow. I'm not going to be chasing breakouts right now with 45 minutes until the open. I'm not going to chase a breakout just floating off of nothing. So why we're either chilling, or I'd say you'd be long or flat. I guess you could be short, but no thanks, no thanks. So we got ASPX TV schedule. That's all good. The top one sale. I know many of you guys maybe saw it over last week. I don't really know when they announced it, but huge sale going on. Let me change this real quick. That the 50% off is still running. That had been running after Christmas. But the end of year sale for top one futures, 50% off with code Evan. And this isn't updated here, which is strange, but I definitely do know. You can now copy trade 10 accounts. Insane. It used to be 3. Now you can see this promo is 5. You can now copy trade 10 instant funded accounts, 10 Ignite accounts, whatever you want. You just can't copy them together, right? You can't copy an Ignite and an instant funded together, I don't think. Well, I would say on Project X you can. But since we're migrating off Project X, maybe you could set up your copier, like your third-party one. But I still think no. So let's just say no. Let's just be safe and say you can't do that, but you still can trade 10 of each account type together, which is insane. I had a video on the top one future payouts before the Christmas series. The Ignite account was explained here, or this top one futures explained. So in this one, you'll probably see the payout. If you took out 2,500 to 3 accounts, that's 7,500. If you took it to 5 accounts, that's 12,500. So if we had another 5 on there, we're talking 24K in payout from just copy trading 50K accounts. So if you get 10 50K accounts, what just happened? I said go long or flat. I didn't say go long. So we're finally breaking it. We'll check out the news and see what's happening. But back to the top one. If you're trading 10 50K accounts, you need to make 3K per account. So if you're copy trading 10 of them, you really got to make 30 grand. But we're going to take it to each account. So 3K, you take out 2,500 from each. That's crazy. Now with that, not everyone's going to buy 10, and that's fine. Definitely don't buy 10 if you can't afford 10 or 5 more, because I know many of you are already trading, let's say 3 or 5, so you don't need to go buy 10. You just probably need to go buy 3 or 5. But let's just play it out. Right now, they're what? The 340. Is that correct? Let's get funded, shall we? Instant funded, 50K. Trade of 8. That's going to be the one. It goes from 679. Put in code Evan to get what? 300. Is that 55% off? That's 55. Right? Yeah. Hell yeah. So you get 55% off. How about that? So now we got to edit this because that's wrong. I didn't know that. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You all get 55% off when you use my code. Website says 50, but now you get 55. So 300 times 10, stick with me now, that is 3 grand. So that's why I'm saying if you don't have 3 grand, do not go buy 10 accounts. If you're not comfortable parting ways with 3 grand, do not go buy 10 accounts. I'd love it if you bought accounts, but do not buy accounts if you cannot afford $3,000, or if it doesn't settle right with you, right? Because the worst thing that's going to happen is you buy 10. Oh my God, I got to get that money back. I just spent 3,000. I need to get these payout. I need to, and you blow them because you're trading with so much pressure, so much expectation that we're going to eventually have to go buy more anyways because we didn't treat those accounts properly. So whatever account, however many accounts, however much you spend, that line where it's unemotional, you're not too heavily tied to, that was a big investment, but you also do care enough of like, well, no, I spent $2,000. I'm going to respect that. I don't want to just cycle in $2,000 every Tuesday. You know what I mean? There has to be a line of you care a little bit, but not too much, because then you get poor trading on each end of the spectrum. So, but it is crazy. You turn $3,000, 300 times 10, $3,000 into $24,000. Holy shnikes. That's kind of nuts. It used to be what, 1,500 into 12, $3,000 into 24. But what's moving us here? Give me a financial juice. 850. Is that anything? 850, 850, 850. I got nothing. You guys seeing anything? Maybe on Twitter we could find something, but normally financial juice would have something. This doesn't even have anything in like the last 30 minutes. It's just normal. Moving 80 points in 6 minutes after moving 160 points in 10 hours. Alrighty. Last week's low is going to be down here on Tuesday on ES and NQ. It's still quite a ways away. ES's low week was actually last Monday. So I'm not saying shorts aren't in, because that'd be asinine to say they can't keep going lower. But just one of those things, knowing the higher time frame, knowing just what's been happening the past few months. I'm sure this is, you've seen my videos on how I use this 15-minute. I'm not going to just buy it here. That would be insane. But you could still look back and say, okay, higher low on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, higher low up there, Friday, higher low up there. That doesn't mean this is no longer making higher lows, because it just broke those clean, pretty ones. You know, it could still pull back, form a higher low around here, and go back higher. And we would still say higher low, higher low. Here's the next higher low, right? So it's still a very bullish market. As you can see, we're 20 points away from all-time high the other day. I guess what day was that? That was on the day after Christmas. We came 20 points within all-time high on ES. So it's like, not that this can't keep going lower, but like, just don't be surprised if it happens today or tomorrow where a little bit of buyers step in, right? I'm not like fully short biased. I'll maybe just make some money short on any given day, because at any given moment, buyers can slow and form a higher low big picture, just like they did on Tuesday, right? It dropped here. It drops all pre-market. Why aren't the shorts continuing? Well, it's not really a bearish market. Buyers found the strength to move us back higher. So you just read and react to what side of the view up you're on and see if you can catch that momentum. It's definitely sellers in control here to start the morning. And I don't see anything on financial juice here send us lower. We could check Twitter in a second. And then on financial juice, just for the week, like I said, it's pretty dry. Bank holidays for almost everywhere but the US on Wednesday. We're off on Thursday, back on Friday. And like I said, I'll update the ASFX TV schedule today to add next week's schedule. It's going to be full week, normal week. So nothing to worry about there, but I will add it. This is the week that we have just one day off. San the Trader, what's up? Carlos, what's up? Chilling? Yep, we're chilling here pre-market. We still got 30 minutes until the open. Then we're going to jump over to ASFX TV. So if you guys want to join for free, you get your first month. So you can sign up now and then study Futures 2.0 on Thursday when you're off, celebrating the new year. And then come back in on Monday. Full schedules, full streams, ready to rock and roll. You get your first month free. You get your first start of the month, start of the year for free. So definitely probably the best time to do so. Reset Dan. You're long right now? All righty. Ballsy. Longing it from the extreme. Short trap. All right, yeah. That would be kind of like what I was just saying. Not really bearish. Godspeed, brother.
What up, everybody? Good morning, Ev.
What up? Good
Dude,
morning.
I got the pre-live account, but they're telling me I can't have it on Tradeovate yet. They haven't migrated pre-live over to Tradeovate, so I only have the pre-live on Project X, so I got to go back to trading Project X today.
But when did they let you migrate it? Did they say, is it going to be like with everyone else in January?
He says, you trade on this account for now, and as soon as it's set up, we'll reach out to discuss options.
They're not just like creating a new. I guess there's no pre-live accounts on Tradeovate, so I would just be saying like, it's a new account, just create it over there.
Right. Yeah.
but
But
I
it's
guess
cool.
no one.
I'm hoping there's no issues. Like San said in the chat, dude, I'm hoping we have no issues today. Now, I was the one dodging all the issues, right? We were good. Now it's like, all right, now we're going back into the deep end a little bit here, brother.
Yeah. So with the top one, copy trading, you can copy trade 10 accounts, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not Ignite to straight to fund it. Even
Correct.
if you're on like a third party software that still doesn't let you.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. So it's still just because I was saying like on Project X, I know you can't cross the account types, but even if you're on like a trader's post or something like that, you still can't mix the Ignites and instant fundeds, but still a crazy deal.
Yeah. I mean, it opens up the door for anyone like that hasn't taken as many payouts as, me, it opens up the door to make some good money all in one. You know what I mean? Like that's the idea, is like now you'll take 10 payouts at once. You'll just not have to worry about a payout this month, a payout next month, a payout like
if that happens, over. It's 55% off right now.
Oh man.
So it's 55. So it would be $3,000 to go buy 10 accounts, but you turn that into 24,000.
I wasn't even thinking on the instant sims. I was thinking on the.
You could do that. You could take 10K payout.
Right. I was thinking
you'll still have 1,500 to draw down in each and take another 10. But that's now 2 payout cycles to go get to 20,000.
Yeah.
Versus make $3,000 here, take out 25. The accounts are blown, but you just took out 24K off of $3,000 in. So you made 21,000. That's I think that's where it gets insane, because it was
right. We got a lot of options. That's
you copy trade 5. I have a YouTube video on it of like you take out 12,500, 2,500 from each before the split,
right?
And that is great. So it's really just double it. It's like you're taking out 24,000. It's like, oh, that's kind of a different ballpark.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Other news, dude. My heater in the basement went out while we had people over. That sucked. So the guy had like literally just came and had to take the unit. Now I'm gonna have to get a whole new unit. He thinks it's the compressor. So dealing with that. And then the deck, they're finally here, starting fully on the deck. We're still waiting for some fucking permit. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I gave you so much money already. I'm like, you need to come start and like tell them to come to us and say we don't have a permit, and then we can talk about what's taking so long. Because we're trying to get the permit. It has something to do with stormwater runoff. It's so stupid.
Isn't it crazy? Just any permit. It's just like, let me do what I want.
Crazy. Just leave me alone. Yeah, and like now you saw the picture of my driveway this morning. Did you see I texted it to you?
For like a second, and then stream was starting.
People just driving over the corner of my driveway. Well, now I'm like, if I want to add to that, because it's technically touching the street, if I want to put more asphalt, I'd have to get a permit. So now I'm going to put rocks instead. Just stupid little things like that.
I mean, adding more asphalt wouldn't get rid of that. They would still cut the edge. It would be like adding like a border, like you said, like rocks or a flower bed or mulch.
I'm gonna have to put like a 2-foot rock bed so people could just drive over the rocks, because it's Amazon, it's whoever. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Just cut and turn.
And you can see the grass is still like has the straw on it from months ago when I paid to get the grass done. You remember?
Oh yeah, shit. Thought that was just dead grass in the winter.
No, that's the straw still covering up some of the spots. So. Can you see the thing behind me? No, you really can't see it, huh?
Yeah, lift the camera up. Oh, shit. New York Stock Exchange over there.
I'm not going to like twist it like that.
I had it for a second.
No, still missing. Hold on. How about now?
Oh, yeah. So tech.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ship yours today. I haven't sat, dude, because of the food poisoning and shit. I haven't sat at my computer, haven't done anything in days. So I'm like just getting back and getting myself set up now,
I hadn't looked at a chart since last Monday, I was saying, when I got on. Because Tuesday I was flying. Wednesday was Christmas Eve. We were off. Thursday we were off. And Friday.
Did you stay at the airport for your delay and just drink? Yeah. What'd you do?
Yeah, it was terrible. We were in line. I just got dropped off 20 minutes into like just trying to get in through security. Yeah. They delayed it an hour. Yeah. Like, all right. 4 minutes later, like after the first delay, Immediately another delay to 9:45, and the flight was supposed to be at 6:30. So I was like, it's 5 o'clock right now.
Call it. It's game over.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I feel like at that point, like I saw someone, one of my other friends was flying back to Florida from Boston, and he was like, yo, they offered us $1,000 and a hotel to not get on this flight. So he's like, so we're not getting on this flight. So people just take, like how they do that sometimes. I feel like that's what they should offer.
I don't know about the hotel, but it was because they also said they were overbooked. So they were like, if you volunteer, we'll give you $1,000 voucher.
You're like, dude, I'm going home.
Because
were you with Emily too? Was she with you?
Yeah. Like we could do that. Like I am from here. I could just go back home. I don't need to get home right now. But like, we're this far in. Like let's fucking get me there.
So what did you do? Go to Margaritaville and have a beer?
And we're not doing anything. We're not boarding. Nothing's happening.
Right.
We didn't board until 11:15.
Crazy.
And it's supposed to be 9:45. There's no updates, no announcement. Everyone's just looking at the gate like, what the fuck? People are standing up in line to board as if because it was supposed to be 9:45. So they end up standing there for like an hour and a half. And I'm just still sitting the whole time. I'm just like, what the fuck's the update? And then the board changes to like Myrtle Beach. And we're like, oh, we're fucked. That was the flight after us. We were waiting on flight attendants apparently that they flew up from Orlando to help our flight. So we waited out time for people to fly from Orlando to us just to fly us back down.
Wow.
It's like, I don't need a flight attendant. Just get me on the plane.
No. If somebody's causing a problem, you're going to want that flight attendant. You know what I mean? You want somebody to step in here.
I was like, that's crazy. Find a flight attendant from Jersey. We had to fly him in from Orlando.
Maybe this will teach you a fucking lesson to not fly during the holidays. It's the number one thing you should avoid doing.
No, it's not fly domestic.
Where are you going international? Your family's domestic. No, but seriously, flying around the holidays is just the worst. It just is. Yeah. So it's like if you can avoid Thanksgiving, Christmas air travel, bro, you're better off.
I can only imagine what Sunday looked like.
Oh, dude, everyone. I mean, and then with this storm, like the winter this year has just been so bad.
We're all already. Like, the snow's been gone. What the fuck is this delay? But also, I think the bigger thing is the evening flights. I always fly first thing in the morning. Never have an issue. It sucks waking up at like 4:30.
Yeah,
but you're there. You're fine. Your plane was sitting there overnight. I took a 6 p.m. flight. Those are the fuckers that get delayed.
So true, because you have the whole day of shit to go wrong.
Yeah, because now my flight from Chicago is not coming in, so my plane's fucking missing, and now I'm pushed back. Like it's just like if you're there first thing in the morning, your plane's been chilling there. Your crew's been chilling there. There's nothing to worry about.
Yep.
I knew that going in. Like, the afternoon's a little sketchy because those are normally the ones that get delayed. And sure enough, fucked. Got home at like 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, thank God it's Saturday. That I'm not doing shit tomorrow.
So, go Birds.
So like, I'll be back in April. I don't see myself coming back in May or March or February.
Go Birds. Go Birds.
That was trash. You guys got bailed out by
I don't think you can say it was trash. I think it was bad coaching in the second. I watched the whole game. It was bad coaching in the second half. First half, bro, god damn, the Eagles defense was just eating them up. I don't like if you watch the game, it was like the play was okay, defensive huddle, go get Josh Allen. That was the play. Go get Josh. Break. That's all we did. Just go try to eat him up. One of them sacks was for like 23, 25 yards.
Oh, that was terrible. Right out of field goal range.
Right out of field goal range. Yeah, he lost them the game. The Eagles did not lose the game. Josh Allen lost the game.
Yeah.
He 100%.
He couldn't convert that like 4th and goal.
Yep.
But then you guys just 3'd it out from the 1 yard line. Get the ball back.
Okay. I mean,
maybe got another field goal. That took like the 20-yard sack. I'm like, what are you?
And then the 2-point conversion. The guy's wide open. What are we talking about? MVP. Yeah. This is MVP. Nah.
Yeah. Tom Brady was like, when you're running left, you have that tendency to let it out left, and probably was like he was running left, so it just drifted left
and backwards. He was running backwards. It was not an easy throw, but I think you can't say the Eagles definitely won the game, right?
No, you had like 17 yards of offense in the second half.
I just think that just shows you how conservative the play calling gets when we're up by more than 2 scores. And it's not the way that we won the Super Bowl last year. We won the Super Bowl by winning, going up 40-0 or whatever.
That was the Ravens' downfall. We have the most fourth quarter blown leads because we're on cruise control in the second half.
I mean, you just can't be like that. Yeah, you just can't do that. But dude, shout out to the fucking Ravens, bro. We're in for a fucking sick game next Sunday night. I'm pumped for that. Like that's going to be an awesome fucking way to end the season. You know,
when the schedule comes out of what day and night it'll be.
It's 7 p.m. Sunday night. I saw it this morning.
That one? All right.
7 p.m. Yeah, it's a weird time for the game to start. 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, Aaron Rodgers almost ended our season on that last minute drive.
Almost
on the field, but then just couldn't convert in the red zone.
When you watch him play and he yells at the coaches on the Steelers and he goes to the sideline, he's like, I fucking got it. Don't sub. Like he's like fucking yelling at them, dude. It's so funny. And like they're just like, okay, sorry.
It's like he knows what he's doing. He's been around the block.
He's thrown, dude. Like he's got more reps under his belt than all the coaches put together. If you take Mike Tomlin out, Mike Tomlin's the only one with experience there.
Yeah, and then Myles Garrett didn't get his sack, so he's gonna have to work harder this last week.
Oh, look above my head right now, bro. Look, what is that?
Is that an eagle?
Go Birds.
You have to input stuff on your phone, or is it just random?
It's like an app, and it has all these like different things you can select, and like you select the order which they come.
That you're interested in to see.
Yeah, I want what you'll see up there. One of them says, "If you're reading this, thank you."
Wait, that was crazy. Those weather conditions. The first half was brutal.
Brock Purdy, first play, pick 6. That was crazy. And then they win the game, dude. Oh, you didn't see that? First throw, first play, pick 6. And then they come back. They came right back and scored right away. 7-7, 14-14, 21-21, 28-28. That game last night was awesome.
Oh, wow.
And it makes me
42.
Dude, it makes me so nervous to have to play the fucking 49ers. Like, they're so good. Bears, I don't think are that good. The Bears are good. I think the 49ers are actually really good. And that was without George Kittle, who's arguably their best receiver.
It's like they're always without him. And they don't have Joey Bosa or Nick Bosa.
It's crazy.
Whichever one.
Right. So it's just crazy to see them playing so well. But if the Eagles beat the Redskins, and then I think the Bears have to lose and the 49ers have to lose, we can get the 2 seed. Mm-hmm. And if we get
the Bears losing last night, did that change nothing?
That helps. No, we needed that. But the thing about the 2 seed though is
you really don't want.
If we get the 2 seed, we get to play Green Bay. And I really want to play Green Bay first.
Oh, yeah. We smacked them. And then Jordan Love's out.
Yep. So that's like a gimme. It's the gimme.
Otherwise, you got the Rams.
Or the 49ers. It could be the 49ers. Or it could even be the Bears. I saw the scenarios this morning. It's one of those 3. There's even a chance somehow it's the Seahawks. But I don't think that's happening.
How?
Because they don't drop the one, they would drop depending on how the Rams game goes.
They have 2 wins. They have 2 more wins than everybody, and there's only 1 game left.
Listen, look at the Rams though. If the Rams win tonight, and then the Rams win next week, the Rams did not play this week yet, so the Rams can still go get the 1.
Yeah,
and then that game right there, 4 versus 11. That's going to be the game. Shithole versus shithole.
Yeah. Panthers versus Buccaneers. They have us favorited now, 54% to 46, and we were like 11%.
Yeah,
because they were basically saying the Steelers aren't going to lose to the Browns.
Right. Well, they did.
Well, they did.
No, so Panthers Buccaneers now will be the.
Yep. And that one was almost ruined if the Bucks could have just beat the freaking Dolphins, but the Bucks are ass. They're 7-9.
The Bucks are ass, bro.
They were 6-1, 6-2, and they're just beyond ass.
Awful.
And then the Panthers haven't won back-to-back games like since week 2. Win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. Quite the up and down year.
Okay, so I need to reinstall this app. Remember how we turned Project X into like an app on the desktop? How do I do that again? Cast and share.
Do I remember that?
Create.
I don't know. I didn't do that.
No, I did that.
TradingView into an app.
No, but there's a way to turn like I'm logged. Like, look, put me. Oh, you can't see my screen.
There is. I just don't remember. I've never done that.
I'm gonna try to do it right now. Let me share my screen.
You make some money on your long, Dan. Coming back down a little bit.
Yeah. So look, I got the pre-live account, 15K. Yep. And then I'm going to go over it on stream today, everybody. If you're on ASFX TV, we'll go over all the rules that go along with the pre-live account. We'll talk about all that. But I'm pretty sure I'm able to go like in here or here. No, here. No. Oh, yeah. Install app. See? Install. And now it puts it down here at the bottom. See? It gives me this little, well, you can't see it because the banner's on, but there's a little bubble now. And now I have it as an app. And then look, I drag this in and now it's an app. See? Now it's its own thing.
All right.
So so you don't have to like log in. Not that we care because we're not trading with this platform for much longer, but yeah. So I think contract max is 1 which is good. 1 mini, 10 micros. It's 15K, one payout every 24 hours. If you lose more than 20% of your starting balance in a trading day, your account will be paused. So it's a 20% daily drawdown, 60% max loss limit. And that's it.
$3,000. Can't lose in a day.
Yeah. So like I probably should come in here and put this at $2,000, tighten that down even more.
I mean, that's basically just like a risk team being like, hey, yo, chill out.
And then if we make 1,200, we'll liquidate and block that.
Yeah, you want to be blocked out in profit with no consistency?
Yeah, because then I take the daily payout. If I make $1,000 on a $15,000 account and it's a sim account, now I'm trading it as a real account, I'm taking the money, bro. We're not playing games around here. How do I get rid of that stupid watermark? I hate that.
Just make sure you're not on the minis.
Dude, fucking no, I'm not. I'm on the MES.
Well, it doesn't change the side thing, so you still could be.
MES. I'm good. Yeah, that food poisoning last week, dude, sucked, bro. It was so
timing.
Bad.
Tough timing.
So bad, dude.
It's like this man's got a nurse in his house on Christmas Eve. What the fuck kind of bougie life is that?
Dude, Riley made the call.
What the hell did he eat?
She was really worried. Like I threw up so much, bro. I was having this like back pain that was crazy. And she's like, that's not back pain. She's like, that's your kidneys and they're not happy. She's like, so if you don't drink water, we're going to the hospital. And I couldn't drink because every time I would drink, I'd throw up.
Yeah.
So I was.
She didn't have it, or was she?
She didn't have it, thank God.
No, I thought you guys both were down bad.
No, Ryan was. Ryan's here.
Her brother. So I was like, what did you guys eat last night? Did you guys order out?
Boston cream donut. He bought them and then he left them on the counter. And I didn't realize Boston cream donuts need to be refrigerated. So I ate half of one and he ate the other half. And then it got us bad.
Damn. Yeah, after my brother's wedding, I had that one night of throwing up, but not nearly as bad as what you were going through.
No, it was rough, bro.
Yeah, but like same thing, my back was hurting. I thought it was just from like all the flexing you're doing when you're throwing up.
Yeah, so how is that not pass interference? I don't
understand. They're going to miss some from time to time, all right?
No, they missed a lot yesterday.
Human. They're human beings away from their families on Christmas.
It's not Christmas anymore, dude.
They can't catch them all. There's flags all over the place that aren't thrown.
This one's funny, though.
I saw that.
Jalen Hurts struggled with the Bills. Josh Allen, I trusted the ball in his hand. You lost. You fucking lost. Yeah. Whisper in his ear, sweet 0-3, bitch.
That was also against or without Dalton Kincaid, their best tight end.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts has not lost to the core four, Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, or Lamar, since 2022 Super Bowl. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Look, you see this one? Eagles wasting generational defense with the worst offense ever assembled. Bugatti in a trailer park. Nothing more accurate than that. And like the first half, they looked so good. But this one was definitely a drop. If you watch that,
I missed the first part, but wasn't it? Was it a fumble? It was a fumble. Then you guys scored that later on.
You see the ball's on the ground on this one. Look at that. They didn't call this incomplete. The ball is on the ground. They didn't even review it. They just let him come up and do the next play. The ball hits the ground. So they missed that one, and then they missed the pass interference call, and then they called an extra pass interference on us. Yeah, like they called this incomplete. But if you look at this, what's to overturn that? The ball's under his hand. Like no, it doesn't. Even Tom Brady disagreed with all the calls last night. Tom's like, nah, that's a catch. And the ball doesn't even move. It's not like he bobbles it or anything. His hand is under
a different angle.
I'm telling you. And then that, come on. He's out of bounds. He hit him pretty hard, bro. Jalen Hurts a big dude. Any other quarterback's getting that flag, bro. Any other quarterback is getting a flag there.
Probably, but I think
right there, dude.
Technically legal, like he's impound.
This is the good one, though. I mean, you can't argue that.
Yeah, when you see it like that, it's got to be Stafford. But what screwed Lamar last year was the record, and the Patriots have a slightly better record than the Rams. So if the Rams lose tonight, even if Stafford has good stats, I think it fucks them.
That's crazy. I mean, if AJ Brown catches this, what are you doing? If he catches this, is catch of the year. The dude is holding his hand. Look at it. He is holding his arm, and there's no pass interference on that. It's a great, shout out to him on defense. 2-7. Good job, dude. We've been practicing that sneaky hold all week. Good job.
Can't catch him all. The ref was behind him.
Oh, my God. If he would have caught that. Oh, yeah. And then this, dude. Look at this. Big boy. Glad he's back. Jalix Carter. Eat him. Just look, boom, 6'4", out of my way. Did you see this? tennis.
Yeah.
So they give her a smaller court, and she still loses world
And
number
why is
one.
that? They normally the women play on smaller ones?
Yeah.
Do they?
No, not in real life, but like there's smaller for regular singles versus doubles. So she got the doubles width. He's playing on singles width.
Oh.
And dude,
I
he's
get
ranked
that.
like 600. He hasn't played in 2 years.
Yeah.
And he beat her 6-3, 6-3. Not even a contest. Yeah, this was
Wow.
crazy. Look at that. That's a crazy, crazy thing. They haven't beaten a team with a winning record.
Yeah, well, I think one. It might be the Ravens. The Ravens are 8-8 now, so when they beat them, I don't think they had a winning one yet.
Would you support this? I would support this.
Yeah, why not? Makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes for better rivalries. Look at that. Great Lakes West would be an insane rivalry. You know what I mean?
I mean, what would change? You would have Panthers and Washington, Ravens, Bengals. That's a weird one.
That's a weird
one. Steelers in there.
Yeah, maybe put the Steelers in there, put Indianapolis up there. I don't know.
It would just be Eagles, Jets, Patriots, or there are 4 teams in that one?
Giants,
Jets in the same one. That's a sketchy one.
Market's moving lower here too. You see this? Just dropped 6 points. Why?
Yeah, I took my TPT payout last week, so I have a TOF account, a few of them. So I don't know. Probably trade that today. Trade the lowest balance first.
To take a payout, I have to make, I think, $300. Like I can't take a payout for less than 300.
All right. I mean, are you going to take a daily payout if you can?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It was. Look at this, dude. Like this highlight reel from the defense on the first half of last night's game. Like,
oh yeah, your defense is good.
Amazing.
It's not.
I mean, to hold James Cook to 70 yards is pretty impressive. James Cook they had one of the best running offenses in the league.
Yeah. How about Derrick Henry's game? That's best offensive game of the week. Holy shit.
Holy shit is right, bro. That is a crazy game.
Do that every week. Don't give him the ball 15 times and then give up. Just do it 30, and if 20 of them fail, those 10 other ones are going to blow out into like 10 or 15 yards. Just trust the process. No one wants to tackle 250 pounds in the cold.
No.
I don't.
No.
Especially after 4 quarters, you're just getting beat up. You're going to be like, oh, my God. I can't keep tackling this, man. I have a family.
I'm trying to play another year.
Stop running at me.
I think it's a big deal with this silver thing. I don't know enough about it, right? Like I understand what's going on, but I don't know. No one knows. But like they're saying 8 banks are trapped because they are basically short silver, and now they're just getting squeezed. And they're saying there was look at this. I mean, like this isn't a small number. At 2 a.m., it's a $34 billion repo pump to handle this margin call, which means the Fed steps in and loans the bank more money.
$34 billion worth?
Yeah. So if you this is how look at this. Ready? There's an emergency overnight repo facility. Let's ask chat to explain that. Explain the overnight repo by the Fed last night to me like I'm in 5th grade. Let's see what it says. It's basically where the Fed can loan money. It says, imagine a bunch of big banks play a game where they lend each other money overnight, so everyone has enough cash to open their doors the next morning. Last night, some banks said, uh-oh, we're short on cash. So the Fed said, no problem, I'll lend you money just for the night, and tomorrow you have to give it back with a tiny bit of interest. That overnight loan is called a repo. It's short for the repurchase agreement. Why does the Fed do this? The banks need more money. The money it allows the money system to run smoothly, but it does not mean that the economy has collapsed. It's interesting. So someone needed help last night. It says rumor was that there's a $34 billion emergency Fed repos. Official shows operations are under $7 billion. Either data is lagging or the rumor is wrong. But here's what nobody is asking. Why did JP Morgan suddenly need to own 750 million ounces of silver after spending 15 years on the short side? What did they see coming that made them eat the $5 billion loss just to get switched and positioned long? Interesting. That's the most interesting sentence right there. Why would they eat the $5 billion loss to then flip the position and hit the reverse button and go long? The collapse might be fiction. The position flipped is filed with the SEC. One of the facts will matter more in the next 90 days. Very interesting. Bro, I told you, I got silver coins in my safe for like $15. I'm about to go sell them today. Who wants them? You know, because this shit's going to pull back, bro. There's no way silver just goes parabolic. Go look at the chart. Last time it did this, it pulls back. Like it doesn't just go up forever.
Yeah. Even if the pullback is mild, it's still gotta do something.
Yeah, I was watching a video about it, and they said the question is, does someone step in to buy the dip on silver, or is silver just going to get smoked? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it once it pops, then it just pops and drops? Because look, it's down 8%, all-time high, 83.95. But I think what's interesting is if you type in here, Shanghai, how do you spell Shanghai? No. How do you spell Shanghai? Because if you look, people were saying in Shanghai, they were already paying $90 a share. But we got to go get the stream started in a few minutes.
Yes, sir. Last Monday of the year. A few more days. Lock it in. So we're going to jump over there, chat. And then, like I said, first month free. Click the link in any of our bios or just go to AceFX TV and use code FIRST. And you also get access to Futures 2.0 and Futures 101 to study over the break on Wednesday. If you're also off on Wednesday, Thursday. So check that out. Tune in today and the rest of the week besides Thursday. Then we'll be back full swing next week.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely sellers in control. They gave a little bit of a pullback or slowing, like I was saying, showing a little bit of a bottom down here. As we settled here pre-market, let's go to this 2-minute real quick. On NQ, it's really just flat here. And then we finally just broke out of there and still trying to continue that momentum a little bit. So definitely not the bullish bias. If you're long and you're just trying to play the reversion back from the extremes. So you could do that, or you could wait for the open to come in and try to find a nice trade after the first 20, 30 minutes. Play off some levels. See who wants to start control here on a Monday. But clean bounces off overnight. That was at midnight. It's the only time we touched it. Just definitely want to keep an eye on that today. And then for every day this week, take it slow, take it easy. Don't hammer things. Go stock up on some top 1 accounts while they're 55% off. That sale ends on Wednesday also. I don't know if I mentioned that. So if you want to copy trade 10 and get 55% off, code Evan runs till Wednesday midnight, New Year. All right. So start planning. What's your risk going to be on those accounts if you do go buy 5 or 8 of them, right? How are you going to get to the payout in terms of what trades you're going to look to take in the new year? What risk parameters? All these different great things. I mean, like we said, if you're going to spend $3,000 on these 10 accounts, $3,000. So you want to have a plan in place on, all right, how much risk per day? How many trades per day? How many losing trades do I need to take before I step back and take a break and pause and say, what's going on? Let me not just burn this account in a week. All these different things. Because you know what the light at the end of the tunnel is? $24,000 before the split in payout. Okay, $24,000. That's down the road. But what do I got to do to get there? How many risks per trade, right? If you make $1,000 a week, you'll get to that profit target in 3 weeks. Now that's perfect weeks of, okay, 1K, 1K. But $1,000 a week? $250 a day, $200 a day. It's not a lot of risk. So take it nice and easy. I took my take profit trader payout on, I think it was Tuesday. Right? Was it Tuesday? I think it was last Tuesday. Yeah, because I was off at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's in the book. That's probably my last payout of the year since we got 3 more days, but that's all right. Last payout of the year was secured. We'll go build some up so we can take some in early January. So I'll be trading my top 1 accounts today, like I said, here on Tradeovate. Got to log into them, actually. So come join us on AceFX TV. Also, going to go fire it up there. Go join the chat, ask some questions, review Futures 2.0. Like I said, I'm not going to be back live here on Wednesday. I don't think, but you never know. I might be. So stay tuned for that. But check out AceFX TV's schedule as well. Like I said, you can see when we're live this week, and I'll add next week's schedule a little bit later today. All right. So see you guys here on AceFX TV. I appreciate you hanging with me pre-market. Let's have a good end of the year.